Okay. Well, we'll just deploy Buster Chain. We'll do that. On the caster because he's the one who's going to survive this attack. It's funny how playing with nukes teaches you, well, teaches you the absolutes of your warfare. Which target is going to survive even the most hellish rain of destruction you can bring down upon him? After his entire country is destroyed, which strongholds will remain? Okay, so, well, Elizabeth has a Brave Chain now, so we're going to deploy that. Or rather, excuse me, or rather, hang on here. We could use this more effectively. Sorry, Elizabeth, put it away. We get more Noble Phantasm this way. Oh look, Emiya actually fucking crit. Everybody's storing up Noble Phantasm. However, everyone's also taking hits. Honestly, with Professor here, sometimes it feels like cheating. But then again, that's the wonders of the support system. Arts Chain! Good. Alright, well, we've got this in hand pretty well. Okay, now you can use the Brave Chain, Elizabeth. Get in there, you sadist. Well, it keeps her for bitching all night, so, well, let her have her fun. Alright, now we get to deploy the second round of Noble Phantasm barrages. They're all archers. How about that? Might as well chip at some of them.
Blade walks.
That's just really not doing enough fucking damage for my liking, honestly. It's very theatrical and very entertaining to watch, however, it just doesn't kill things fast enough. And, oh, yeah, we're gonna get shit-faced. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're gonna need Hercules here. Oh, boy. Medic! Elizabeth still did not get her... Well, now she's got it. Yep. See you next game, Emiya. Good, now I feel safe. Alright. We're gonna give Professor the band-aids this time because, well, we need him alive to carry us through, just in case everything should go horribly wrong. Even though that band-aid doesn't really do very much. Also, they're gonna get 3 Noble Phantasms if we don't immediately wreck everyone right the fuck now. Well, Elizabeth, looks like you're using your Noble Phantasm again. And she's gonna get a brave chain to go along with it. Ah, Jesus, music save us. We killed one. They're just not all dead. Okay, killed two. Good. Now we have Hercules mob up the last one, and we can keep moving. Ow. Mm-hmm. Get in there, you wonderful bastard. Good. It's dead. Moving on. Now we have to figure out how to clear the last encounter. Well, at least all three of them are archers, so at least Elizabeth's going to be effective. Right? Okay, who's attacking first? It's going to be Elizabeth. I'm gonna give her evade, so she's just gonna go into new type mode here. Gonna activate Trans Am. Woman, you better kill that thing. Oh! Oh! Jesus! Well, it's dead. We got it. The one less thing to worry about. Don't fuck with Trans Am Elizabeth. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Crits for days, ladies and gentlemen. Crits for days. Okay, but now we still may run into a problem if we can't kill these guys faster. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking... Yeah. Okay, good. At least we're on to the next one now. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm afraid now. What have I unleashed? Good lord. Okay, it's fucking dead. We're moving on here. That got a little bit hairy, but then Elizabeth just started absolutely wrecking everything. That's why she's getting the skill cards next. Haha, bond level, yeah, activated Trans Am. Haha. Okay, look, they just want to give me archer cards forever. Then again, that's mainly because probably the archer classes are what we're fighting. So, it makes sense in a way. So how much do we actually need to get Emiya over to his maximum level right now? Before we just dump everything into Elizabeth. How much do we need? That much. Okay. Oh, now you get a fucking super sick. Just fuck off. You could have saved me a card. God damn it. Alright, well, now Emiya is at, well, level 40. We can ascend him now. He's kind of underperforming in every single regard. But, well, I hope he'll be better once we're he'll probably be better once we're back in the campaign and fighting shit tons of sabers. Then he'll probably be better. But Elizabeth is, well, basically carrying in the background with Hercules as well. So, she needs a bit of love here. Maybe if we give her enough love, she won't turn into a horrible monster. Don't say anything about the dragon tail or anything, though. Remember, she's not a monster yet. Probably. Alright, well, so 31, huh? Well, I suppose I can ascend Emiya here because there's no reason not to. We've got the parts, so why not? Okay, so that was Ascension. So, what Ascension does is it raises the level cap, which is, well, imperative to actually getting them up to their maximum levels. The 5-star servants require this to get all the way to level 100, in addition to the Grail's Ascension, which is another thing entirely. But when you go up in Ascension, what you usually get is, you get a couple more levels to gain and increase your attack and HP power. Your servant goes up in, well, strength visibly. You get a nice, new skin and model to, well, showcase that they are continuing on their path towards reaching ultimate power. And you get a second skill, or second and third skill, depending on the servant. So, we get, with Emiya, increasing your C-star drop rate. We get Clairvoyance. Well, that's better than nothing, but, yeah, okay, fine. And the requirements for the next Ascension are, well, kind of steep. The first Ascension is kind of easy because the tutorial throws everything at you. The next ones, this is where things get a little bit more annoying. Or rather, a little bit more worrisome. And also, these are proof of heroes. You get these as login bonuses. So, Emiya is actually, if I assume this correctly, you have to basically wait to level him, or rather, wait to get the requirements for him. But I'm not exactly sure where you get these from drops. Certain enemies drop certain things. And this is how you build up the craft materials for Ascension and for skills and whatnot. What I should probably also go in now is also go level skills as well. However, I don't necessarily have a lot of people that I can really, well, as you can see here, Elizabeth doesn't have the required gems to increase her skill. Don't have him for Hercules either. And then Emiya, don't have that for him either. So the frontline characters don't necessarily have it, so, well, why waste it? But, well, we still got a little bit more grinding ahead of us. We're probably not going to continue on the charge of grinding Emiya, but we're at least going to get Elizabeth and Hercules up to Ascension, I think. Right. Well, we only have one professor today. Okay, back in the thick of it. Right. I don't think I'm gonna, well, we don't have any cards for that, so why bother? We do have an arch chain though, which is kind of nice. However, we're gonna break that by deploying the Noble Phantasm immediately. Oh, well, what a shame. We can't really take risks like this to get, the 200% charge. Not yet. We're not strong enough for that shit yet. So, well, we're just gonna have to waste it, I suppose. The lead archer is still not fucking dead? What a shame. Well, he's dead now. All right, good. At least Emiya's buster cards work, and he's starting to seem like he's actually... Well, nah, then he gets crit right in the face. But, well, at least he's a little bit more durable now. You see, there are those arts cards I was looking for. Okay, so. So, let's gain a shit ton of critical stars, shall we? $21. Good. However, we're still kind of falling behind, and I should have used evade on Emiya. I didn't think this engagement was going to take that long, but oh well. I guess I'm starting to lose touch. Right. Well, do we want to use it now, though? He's probably going to need a band-aid, at least. Okay. So, what we could do is just sort of come over here and make sure that poking this guy works out. Good. Arch chain. Good. Crits. Fantastic. Good. I see the critical attacks are actually doing the job. So, why not just build that up again? Huck. Okay. Well, what should we do here? What should we do? I suppose we're just going to deploy the Noble Phantasm, because why not? But, however, we'll make sure to reduce at least one enemy down before we actually throw it out there. What? Hey, when the fuck could you do that? Son of a bitch. Alright, fine, you ascend him once, and then he actually gets his shit done.
Blade walks.
And then again, I assume, okay, so maybe Emiya's whole deal is basically just being the crit cost. Because it seems like the critical stars make him function very well. So, perhaps this is what we should do. And also, I'm gonna have Elizabeth on evade here because she's taking lots and lots of damage. We need her alive. Right, well... The problem is the enemies in front of us are fucking casters, and we're not gonna do a whole lot of damage to them. But, well... Aha! Called it! Well, sorry, Emiya. You only got one free. You're getting more screen time now, at least. Alright, what do we do now? Well, we'll throw a buster card in there, because why not? Unfortunately, I wanted to have that a little bit closer to death so I could direct it at the other guy, but oh well. Yeah, let's stop making stupid decisions like that. We're gonna save that. This might work. Might work. Didn't work the way I wanted it. Eek. Ooh, ow. That's starting to hurt. Ha. Well, let's hope everyone can actually, well, kill this guy before he actually gets another attack out. Do we want to keep the arch chain going, though? Screw it, we need to kill him. So... Good girl. Ah, yeah. Well, at least you shot Professor. At least there's that. Oh, well, we could set something fun up for next round. Not gonna get that many critical stars, but oh well. Okay. Now, not much for us to do aside from just nuke the place. Well. Well, they're all cursed. At least there's that. Not dead, though, Professor! Well. See you next game, Emiya. Hercules! There he is. Okay, good. We're just gonna send him blundering directly in there. Not against the archer, but against, well, because he's gonna do a shit ton of damage. We're gonna send him right up against the caster. I think he can handle it. Do you think he can handle it? I think he can handle it. Can he do it? Can he do it? He didn't actually do it. Well. Everybody screws up sometimes, Hercules. At least you're not Emiya. Alright, so. He'll get his kill, though. Good, now he's dead. You see, you just needed one more strike than the game would let you have. Good. Alright, we're clear. Leveling up every single encounter. Yes, it does seem that because we are fighting mostly archers, we are going to get mostly archer cards. At least we can throw them at literally everyone, though. Okay, so... Right, where's the receipt here? There we go. Are we at maximum for these things yet? Hang on here. What's the list say? Where are the fragments? God damn it. I thought you could check them there. Hang on. Not mana prisms, Saint Quartz fragments. Alright, up there, we have 10. We'll wait until we get 14, so we can pick up 2 of them. Okay. Well, into the enhancement menu. Okay, level 35. Getting there. Getting there. Not quite at max level yet, but oh well. Well, the soul crashing gacha isn't going to grind itself, so now we keep going. At least we don't also need money, though honestly the treasure rooms are basically easier than this. So, well, at least there's that. We're gonna need money for later on down the line, though. But we'll worry about that when we actually need it. Mostly casters, though. We'll just go all out with this. To make sure she just kills her targets. And just in case. Well, that one over there is dead. No problems there. Good girl. Professor can take a hit, he's fine. He's more robust than that. Alright then. Right. There's no art chain, but good enough. 50% chance to crit each, huh? That means he's actually going to fucking crit. Good. So that's his deal. Hey, walk it off, Elizabeth. You'll be fine. Oh, look. Arts chains. How about that? Well. Emmy is the only one who's going to get the attack, but oh well. I should have given it to Elizabeth, but I didn't think about how far it would go. But oh well, at least he has this noble phantasm now. So that we can immediately do this. Though we could have put that at the front, but then again, it reduces their defense. So, it softens them up for the other attacks.
Blade walks.
Or sorry, their attack is down, huh? Oh, is that what it does? I thought it was defense. My bad. Well, at least he's fucking dead. Nine to nine. Why not have more? Charge it the fuck back up again! Ooh. Good on you, Professor. Hey, we might actually get to see Professor's Noble Phantasm. Save that for next game, though. Or rather, next round. Okay then, good. Emiya's starting to do respectable fucking damage now.
Okay.
Okay, good. And Emiya also got his Noble Phantasm. Let's see if we can make it 3. If we can get the arts cut. Wait a fucking second. We might be able to actually do it. Holy shit. Oh, we're totally saving it for the next encounter. Wait right there, folks. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case everyone should survive this. Okay, so now let us deploy all 3 Noble Phantasms at the same time. Right, we'll start with Professor's because it doesn't do damage, but it mainly makes everyone else easier to kill. And then Unlimited Blade works. And then Elizabeth's because it does the most damage. Prepare yourself for anime!
Blade walks.
Well, they're not all fucking dead, but that significantly hurt the ever-loving shit out of all of them. And they got double cursed because Elizabeth applies curse, and so does Professor's. Well, there's that. Not exactly a full team wipe, but, well, pretty fucking close. Alright then, so, now we go in and finish the job. I did 2,000. You see, that's when cursed actually really means something. And done. Good work, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, bond level with Emiya leveled up. He was glad to be a part of the show there. Well, keep working, kiddo. We all might make it.